What's up, y'all? News Now Ohio, guys. So, I'm driving down the road, and there's this Trenton, Ohio cop next to me. I'm going to have to go back out there and audit them. I think they might need a little more attention. But, so I'm driving, and we're in Hamilton, so he's out of his jurisdiction anyway. And I'm a little behind him, and I'm watching him, and he's kind of like fucking veering all over the road a little bit. You know, he ain't crossing into any other lanes, but I mean, he's kind of slowing down, speeding up, you know, kind of drifting one way and the other. And I'm like, damn, this dude's driving like he's drunk. Well, I get up to him real quick. I speed up, catch up to him side by side, and this motherfucker's texting. He's texting and driving, guys. Yeah. So, we get stopped at a stoplight, and I pull up next to him, and I'm like, hey. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, would you pull me over for that? He's like, for what? I'm like, texting and driving. He's like, I sure would. I'm like, really? I was like, well, I just saw you doing it. He was like, well, it's a secondary offense anyway. So I didn't know that. Now I do. I was told by another cop here in Hamilton that that's a reason to be pulled over, that they can pull you over strictly for texting and driving, for talking on your phone and driving, basically doing what I'm doing right now, except, you know, I'm not watching, you know, I'm not looking into the camera or nothing. I'm watching the road as I just talk, you know. So, you know, I mean, it ain't like it's dangerous what I'm doing because I'm not paying attention to the phone. I'm just driving. But it just blows my mind that he would be like, yeah, I would pull you over for that. But he's going to fucking do it. This is what we mean, guys, when we say the police are sovereign citizens. They believe the law doesn't apply to them. So, you know, what he just don't know is that he just got News Now Ohio's attention. So, he didn't know, he doesn't realize that. But he's going to probably realize that in a couple of days when I go out there and I audit the shit out of their police department again. But, that blew my mind, guys. I mean, he flat out said, yeah, I'd pull you over for that. I'm like, wow, amazing. But anyways, guys, so yeah, that's, that just blows me away. So, well, anyways, they got my attention. He got my attention. So I guess maybe he'll find out the hard way that that's not a good thing to have my attention. So, you know, I've been wanting to go out there anyway because that was one of my very first videos, you know. I think it was like my second video, maybe third, to Trenton, Ohio. And I wasn't very good at auditing, you know. It was one of my first couple audits. And now that I'm seasoned a little bit, I think that I'm going to go back out there and give him a little bit more. Because one of the officers, he's the one, that's the place where he come out and asked me if I was driving. So, or asked me what I was driving. So, yeah, I think that we'll go back. I think I'll go out there and do that, guys. But anyway, anyways, I just wanted to tell you guys I thought that was kind of messed up that he said that, but he did say that texting and driving is a secondary offense. So if that was, I guess I'm assuming that means, to me, that means they can't pull you over for just that. So maybe if you're texting and driving and you're weaving all over the road, they can pull you over for reckless driving and then tag on driving the vehicle while, you know, texting or whatever. But, you know, okay. Anyways, that's all I got to say about it. I just thought it was kind of messed up that he'd say, yeah, I'd pull you over for that. Then he didn't know what to say when, you know, I was like texting and driving because I was like, would you pull me over for that? And he was like, for what? And that's when I threw out the texting and driving. And he was like, well, yeah, I would. I was like, well, you were just doing it. He was like, and that's when he was like, oh, it's a secondary charge anyways. Oh, I wouldn't pull you over unless you were weaving all over the road. Like, well, I mean, I guess you wouldn't. If it's a secondary charge, then you couldn't do it anyway. That's the only reason that you would have to pull me over is that I was recklessly driving, and then you can tack that charge on. But I wonder how many fucking times you tacked a charge on like that to somebody while you're sitting and doing it. You know, that sovereign citizen. Can anybody say sovereign citizen? But, you know, trolls, they don't get it. They don't understand that when we call the police, and public officials, sovereign citizens, they don't understand what we mean. So, but that's just the example of it. So anyways, guys, I'm going to be probably doing an audit or two here soon. Again, I took that live stream off because after watching it, I realized that it was pretty stupid. And, you know, that's not what I'm about. So I'm not going to do that. I guess I just got carried away because it made me kind of feel like I was young again. I don't know. It got my blood flowing, you know. But I got to realize that I'm above all that petty shit now. And that's not who I am anymore. So I guess it was just I got carried away, guys. But so if I offended anybody, I'm sorry. You know, wasn't my intentions. But anyways, hey, I'll be coming at you soon with some content. So, you know what time it is, guys. Thanks. News Now Ohio's out.